So, Nir, thank you very much for agreeing to be interviewed.
My pleasure.
For our project Embodiment for Coach. So let's begin.
Yes,
And the very first question, how long do you work with people and who are your clients?
I'm working with people for over 13 years, professionally. Before that I was just counseling and helping and supporting, but nobody paid me for it. My clients are mostly people who are interested in deep and meaningful personal development, in working with trauma or with difficult things that happened in the past. I work with organizations who would like to promote more awareness and less damages of stress in their organizations. I work with therapists and coaches who like to become better at working with their clients. And I also teach how to connect personal development and having a big practice, a big clinic.
Mm-hmm. And more things about your practice. What is the most important feature of your style? How you work with people? How would you describe it, if it's possible?
It's challenging.
Yeah.
I guess that the most important part is about being present in the body with whatever there is inside, even if it's scary, even if it's disgusting, even if it's difficult, even if it's painful, even if it's unknown, even if it's the void. So various ways and techniques to allow clients and other therapists to be more embodied whatever happens in daily life, in the practice, when they're dealing with some issue in their life. And the more we agree to be with ourselves, the happier and the healthier we are.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk a bit more about embodiment.
Yes.
You're one of the guest teachers and experts of Embodiment Facilitator Course Russia. And coaches and psychotherapists also work with people and companies. And why should they need embodiment if needed? What does it give to them?
Well, one would be a much faster access to people, faster and bigger changes, more meaningful interactions with your clients that are private organizations, more efficient organizational work, feeling more alive, and I think also being more attractive, not necessarily in a romantic way also, but when you work with people and you are embodied, people just want to get close to you. Mm-hmm. And when you're disembodied, they're willing to listen to you, but they don't want to get so close to you, they don't want to learn from you. They want to, okay, let's listen to this guy, let's see what he has to say. And when you're fully embodied, like, what does he have? I want to have this as well. Better listen.
Mm-hmm. And is there a future for embodiment? What do you think? Maybe there are some needs of individuals and companies that embodiment could solve, I don't know.
I don't really understand why you're posing this as a question. It should come with the exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Of course we need more embodiment. One of the biggest problems in this world at the moment is disembodiment. Is that for many different reasons we get disconnected from our bodies. This makes us more technical, more remote, less close to people, having worse relationships, both personal and professional. It means that we are getting more tired, it means more easily, it means that our health is getting worse much faster. Embodiment is like the cure, basically. And also I feel and know from my personal experience that when we're disembodied, we can do maybe good work, but we're not happy. We're not in touch with ourselves. When we are embodied, it's like having 6th and 7th and 8th new senses. The world is richer. We feel more, we sense more, we enjoy more, we connect more. It's useful on so many fronts.
And only 2 more questions.
Go ahead.
We thought that if we talk only about positive sides of embodiment, it could be some strange, maybe let's talk about some negative sides, negative effects of embodiment. There exist maybe some shadow of embodiment or something else, I don't know.
It's an interesting question. I think that some people experience some difficulty with embodiment when they're in the middle of the way. It's like they're in the water, but they can't swim yet. Then it can be scary, then it can be strange, then it can be what's going on. They feel they lose control, and suddenly they can't just think about it, they have to consider lots more information. But once they go through the transition and then above the peak and back down to the rich valleys beyond, they have so much more. So it's like your question is there anything problematic with being healthy? Well, not that I can think of now.
And the last question, imagine that after this interview a lot of coaches and maybe trainers and psychotherapists decide to learn more and use embodiment. Is it possible for them just to take it in their practice and to change nothing in their lifestyle? I mean, okay, I want to go deeper with my clients, what embodiment is, it's interesting, but no changes in other spheres of life, is it possible?
Well, it's not so important what I think about it, but we can just look at reality. In reality, coaches and psychologists have started to use more questions, for example, from the field of embodiment, like where do you feel this in your body? Or how does it feel in the body? But because they didn't, at least most of them didn't do any embodiment work themselves and didn't do any change in their lives, and the ability to do something with the answer is severely limited. It's better than before, so there is some marginal bonus, even if you just, I don't know if it's faking it, but if you just take the shallow parts of it, you will immediately have some new layers of psychotherapy or coaching available to you. However, it's just the tip of the iceberg, so if you're willing to just have 10% of the whole thing, go for it. If you, like me, want to really have it, you have to do the work.
Nir, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Big pleasure. Yes.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.